I just saw something crazy while driving in my car. I saw a horrific motorcycle crash, and I don't think I'll ever get that image out of my head as long as I live.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
If you want to get my gear like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, all of my gear, I always include links in the description and comment section.
So I was driving in my car with a passenger, just listening to some music, cruising on the highway. Next thing you know, I heard this motorcycle and saw this motorcycle fly by at a high rate of speed. Man, he must have been doing about 150 plus miles an hour, and he was flying in and out of cars. And I was like, look, see, this is how motorcycle riders get killed. That's what I was telling my passenger. And I said, that's a fool right there, man. I said, because there's going to be somebody that's going to make a lane change or something and get in his way, and bam, he's gone. And as soon as I said that, next thing you know, boom, I heard this noise, and I saw the traffic stopped. And I said, I hope that rider didn't get hit, man. I hope that rider didn't get killed. I said, Lord, please, I don't. Oh, my goodness. And then as we're creeping along, traffic stopped. And finally, after a long period of time, we got up to I drove by the scene. And I'm telling you guys that I think I'm going to have PTSD after seeing that scene. I saw the back of the car, the bumper smashed in, the back window smashed in, the motorcycle in front of the car all smashed up and jacked up. I don't know where the rider got ejected to, but that rider had to get killed. There's no way he could have survived that going at that high rate of speed like that. And sure enough, found out it was a rider that got killed. And I'm telling you guys, this is why riders are dying out here on the streets. Most of the riders out here are dying because of speed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit up here and be a hypocrite and act like I've never speed out here on the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I traded my super bikes in for slower fun, getting a supermoto and also my little MT-07, my little torquey MT-07 that can't do no more than 125 miles an hour. I've never done top speed on it. But I just chill and cruise out here now, and I bust wheelies on my supermoto, even though busting wheelies is not the safest thing to be doing, but I do slow speed wheelies on clear roads with nobody around and ride up staircases, ride over stuff. Slow speed fun, hooligan fun, but not the crazy hooligan fast boy fun out here, smackdowns on the highway anymore, man. I've never done a smackdown to make note of that. I've sped on the highway in the past. I'm not proud of that. But it gets lame over the years, anyhow, speeding in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to the point where you start hitting twisties and stuff. And twisties are, even more dangerous to speed around out here on the streets. But I'm telling you guys, this is a common thing. You see this on YouTube all the time. There's people out there making a living off of racing each other out here on the highway. And these guys are getting killed, man. We had a motovlogger named Motofrogger that raced, I think was riding with Tom or whatnot in Australia, and they were speeding. One had a BMW S1000 RR. I don't know what the other one had, and they were racing. And the guy lost control, and I think he hit a tree or a pole or something, and he died. And I'm telling you, man, there's been a few motovloggers. Donnie Brasco with the Cleveland Fast Boys got killed out here in the same manner as this accident I saw here. From my understanding, he was flying and ended up hitting the back of a car. I'm telling you what happens when you ride out here, when you speed out here on the highway, is that in any time a car can just change lanes without its turn signal or anything, and if you're not ready for it, and you're probably not, and the faster you go, the less reaction time you have, is that as soon as he cuts in your way and he doesn't see you, because it's hard to see a motorcycle rider that's doing 150 plus miles an hour, you're going to nail the back of that car and you are going to die. I don't care if you got an airbag vest on, a helmet. Now, if you got an airbag vest, you may, possibly with a helmet, by God's grace, you may survive, but you'll probably be jacked up. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, anybody that's crashing out here into a car at 150 plus miles an hour, that's a death sentence for the most part, guys, for most riders out here. And I know some of you guys out there like CycleCruza, man. You know, quit putting super bikes down. Quit acting like the old dude that says, get off my lawn. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you guys not to be a hooligan and have fun out here on the streets. I'm telling you to turn the super bikes in for slow speed fun. Get you a supermoto, a custom 450 supermoto build like I did, which I have a link in the top right corner to the playlist on my YZ450FX supermoto build I did and turned it street legal. I'll show you how to do it. I'm telling you guys, you will leave them super bikes in the garage if you ride a supermoto and be busting some wheelies, riding up staircases. I've never heard... how many people have you heard dying doing slow speed wheelies on a dirt bike or something, you know, on a low traffic road, a back road or something, or in parking lots or something? You know what I'm saying? You can have fun and be safe about it. And I'm not advocating for you guys to do wheelies out there and act a fool and be a hooligan like me on a supermoto. But I'm telling you, speeding out there is going to put you closer to death, man. Seriously. I'm sick of seeing my fellow bikers out here getting killed all the time out here senselessly because of speeding. That's the number one killer of riders. And it's a lot of times it's not the fault of these car drivers. I mean, if I make a lane change, and sometimes, you know, I try to put my turn signal on before I make the turn, but sometimes you want to get over quickly or whatnot. But if you got this biker that's doing 150 miles an hour like a flash of lightning, man, there's no way you can see him. And when you're making that turn, boom, he hits the back of your car. You're going to be fine in the car, but he's going to be probably dead. And it happens all too often. It seems like it's happened out here every day. I read news reports of riders getting killed out here speeding on the highway, man. And then also riders out there. I just saw a report where a rider low-sided into a pole and got jacked up flying around a corner. Trying to do some street Rossi stuff out here in the twisties on the streets. And I'm telling you, man, riding out here, you know, speeding out here around corners is probably, it's even worse probably than speeding in a straight line on the highway, man, because there's too many unpredictable things out there on the road. You've got gravel, you've got little animals like squirrels flying across the street, you've got deer that fly across the street, you've got wayward cars. You don't know how the street conditions, it may have a patch of oil that you don't see, some gravel sprinkled here in the apex of a corner where your front tire hits that, boom, you get thrown forward into a tree or a pole. It's lights out. And it's happened far too often. I've seen too many motovloggers out here that's making a living out here, riding like that out here on the streets to end up getting killed, man. And just regular riders, non-YouTubers out here that are getting killed all over the world doing this. And it's senseless, man. If you want to have proper fun, take them super bikes and the motorcycles to the track, which I have yet to do because I'm too cheap. But I'm getting this, I hope to get this R9 this coming out. I put an order on one, but I want to get in the track. But even if I get that R9, I'm going to ride it out here on the streets. You will not see me doing high-speed runs. Because, I mean, that bike is not a super bike. It's going to be torquey, you know, like the MT-09. It's just going to be fun to have a different position on the bike and a different feel or something, and also to add some different content back to, you know, the super sport type of bikes on the channel to share with the channel. But I hope to get to the track because that's the only thing really I haven't done on this channel. So that's something I want to do and share with you guys to show you to have some proper fun, man, because at a track, the conditions are controlled. You got smooth concrete. You've got no obstacles. You don't have animals running across the road. You don't have gravel. You know, it's a control. It's a one-way shot. It's not two-way traffic. You've got emergency personnel on hand, so if you do crash, they can respond to you immediately at the track, and you'll probably most times you'll be okay. But when you're out here on the streets, man, you're looking at a death sentence if you speed and crash out here on the streets. It just doesn't make any sense, man. And I just want to see my fellow riders stay on two wheels and stay safe out here and be able to ride another day. And I want to see you guys end up being long-term riders. I don't want to see you guys dying or getting jacked up, ending up in a wheelchair, which, by the way, Like I said, make sure you're wearing that airbag vest or airbag jacket airbag technology out here, because that's really going to help protect your spine, which I have a link to my airbag vest that I've been rocking since they came out. And I'm telling you, even though I never crashed with it, it has saved my neck, man, from snapping from low siding and jumping off the bike, because it stabilizes your neck and protects your spine and vital organs as well. But please, guys, wear all the gear out there. And also, I wanted to show you in this video the perspective from me driving in a car and these motorcycles that you see. It is hard to see these riders out here, especially when they're wearing all black, man. They look like a blind spot, guys. Seriously. I mean, look at this video here with this this motorcycle rider wearing all black in front of me here, me driving my car. You can hardly see him, man. Especially in daylight, you can see him pretty much, but he doesn't stand out like it does with high vis gear, man. You see that rider stand out. Your eyes force you to see it because it's an unnatural color in nature, and it irritates the human eye. That's why road construction workers wear high vis, and they're required by law to wear it, or anybody, even police officers that work in the street, they wear high vis, and it helps. Look at that sign right here. It's a high vis sign, and it stands out. Okay, black turns you invisible. I don't even think they should even sell black in motorcycle gear unless it's for the track only, man. And for those of you guys that say high vis is ugly, look at Valentino Rossi. He made a career wearing high vis, and he looked cool with it. So I don't understand why you guys, think high vis is ugly. I think it's good look, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But who cares about how you look? You want to stay safe out here on the streets. Don't be a fool, man. But anyways, guys, leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. I appreciate all you guys, and I want you guys all to stay safe out there.
Make sure to hit thumbs up, man. Really helps my channel when you do. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos comes out. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.